And happy Resurrection Sunday. I wrote another piece that I want to share with you. It's called The Passion Was Real. And it really doesn't need any introduction, but it just briefly, I'm going to briefly give one anyway. It talks about, the poem's about like all that Jesus went through leading up to Resurrection Sunday to this day, like hanging on a cross and everything that he endured, and how the people there, like, they were like, crucify him. Like, really, he's laying on a cross for your sins and you're yelling, kill him. But we do the same thing today in our ways because we don't follow the commandments. We don't treat our brothers and our sisters how we should. The Bible said love. Love was like one of the last commandments that he left. And there's so much hatred and anger and pain in the world, and we're not even carrying out the last commandment. But yeah, this, it doesn't need any further introduction. Anyway, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight. With no further ado, the passion was real. When I think about my passion or whatever I'm passionate about, it's not even a minute comparison of what Jesus carried out. Jesus came in the flesh to suffer and endure, and to think little sinful me is who he did it for. My eyes begin to well up with tears when I think about how the ones he was laying down his life for wild out. I mean, they crucified him and they cursed his name. But are we any different? Because today, sometimes we do the same. He was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. And even knowing that, we still treat him so disrespectfully. By oppression and judgment, he was taken away. And we consciously do wrong. God, you know my heart, is what we tend to say. He did no wicked, no wrong, and he obeyed the will of his Father. But on any given day, we can witness children giving their parents no honor. He was nailed, which is pain that I can't even, don't want to visualize. With a crown of thorns, made blood stream down his eyes. While we disobey commandments like taking his name in vain, telling lies, or murdering our brothers and sisters just like Cain, we put our selfish wants before him, making our selfish wants our gods. We don't remember the Sabbath as we work taking care of this and that, ends and odds. We covet, we commit adultery, and this is just naming a few. In our hearts and minds, we know all the wrong that we do. Even with all of this being said, forgiveness is just a prayer away, and it doesn't even matter how far we stray. His love is agape, it is patient, it is kind, it bears all things, it endures all things, it has no end. It doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, his love does not offend. Because of his love, he endured just for us. He hung up on that cross. With his mouth shut, he didn't make a fuss. The beatings, the piercings, the anguish for us in flesh, he really did feel. Jesus' suffering, his passion, oh, it was real. So as you reflect on this Resurrection Sunday, keep in mind the passion was real and Jesus did it just to offer salvation to all of mankind.